it's your boy DJ Wolf here. Driving under adverse conditions like I did last week when I was in Cleveland. And the weather was really good down here all last week until this morning. It's slick, it's raining, and it's snowing. So basically, sleet. The difference between the way people deal with sleet down here versus the way they do sleet in Cleveland is the difference night and day. These people here drive absolutely amazingly crazy. Cleveland, they actually drive a little bit more cautious, and even in the snow. You know, Cleveland, they had about at least maybe about a half a foot of snow, not quite a half, but about close to it. And drove in the snow like it was nothing. I drove in the snow like it was nothing. And I had a little ass fucking Ford Fiesta. Drove right through it. I had no problems dealing with it at all. The whole time. Never got stuck in traps or anything. But then the snow wasn't, as deep as it normally is, but it was deep. It wasn't real deep, but it was deep enough, where I could get in and out in that little thing. Man, everything was good on gas. But anyway, what I want to talk about was, and I really don't want to talk about guy, but I don't know him well, but I've seen enough of his videos on YouTube and his responses and his statements on YouTube that I do have carte blanche to talk about. Umar Johnson, also known as Dr. Umar Johnson, has made claims that he was related or descendant of the Frederick Douglass family. He claims that he's some kind of distant relative between a long descendant of Frederick Douglass and another famous black person. And he actually publicly stated it on the former Roland Martin show, News One Now, back just a few months ago. All right, where he was up against Roland Martin and his panel discussing the issues. So I just happened to watch my boy Tommy Sotomayor video that he posted late last night talking about Umar Johnson, and he actually showed a complete contradiction by Umar Johnson himself, saying that he denounced the family of the descendants of Frederick Douglass because they don't accept him as being a descendant of Frederick Douglass. Okay? Now, not only that, Umar Johnson, based on things that he has said, has also been denounced by his own father, and kids, and other family members of his. His father said that he has issues, mental issues. I didn't say that. I actually heard his father say that. Okay? Umar also did say, like I said again, Umar did denounce the descendants of the family of Frederick Douglass because they denounced him. All right? Right off the bat. So Umar kind of, on some level, he kind of has a bit of delusion of grandeur. Matter of fact, he has a lot of it. He also was talking about his baby mama, in relation to his children, and he kind of put her out there too a little bit. I'm not gonna go into heavy detail about it. I had to continue to watch a couple of other videos that actually confirm some of that. What is with these people? These people speed no matter what, how fast or how slow is weather. They just, that's another story. But Umar, to me, he talks way too much about, I see him in interviews where he's talking a lot about his personal business, man. Nobody wants to hear about that. You supposedly the Prince of Pan-Africanism, and yet you're talking about all your personal business in some of your videos I've seen and some of the stuff that he stated really exposed Umar as a bit of a fraud. That's just my opinion on it, based on stuff that he says about helping children, helping baby mamas and all that stuff, and really, the dude's nothing but, as far as I'm concerned, he's built a shill, a gold digger. He makes a lot of contradictions about statements that he make. You know, he looks to be a bit of a phony. You know, if you're about trying to be focused on your issues, just stay focused on your issues and stop trying to brag about the shit that you do. Just do what you're supposed to be doing. You know, I think he's insecure about what he does. There's no doubt about that. You know, and I just really have real big doubts about this guy. The more I hear him talk, the less I doubt his abilities of what he claimed he's trying to do. And then when black people had raised, I think, $700,000 about $1.5 million to $2 million project that he's working on to try to open up a school for young black men, he complained about that. Oh, y'all do this and y'all raise this ain't nothing, man. Hey, really, dude? You know, how about you talking to celebrities about trying to help you raise that money for your school? No, never once ever mentioned anything about that. You know, but you know, he just get exposed. Tommy, I mean, if you watch Tommy's channel from last night, he just totally exposed Umar Johnson. He really did. As you know, like I said, Tommy ain't perfect himself, but you know what? A lot of stuff he states on a lot of different things is true. You know, but Umar did expose himself on a lot of stuff, and he making himself look really bad right now. You know, and I do think he's a hotep digger, for real. I say it based on what I've seen him contradict himself on. That's all it is, based on his contradictions. Nothing else. Nothing personal about the guy outside of that. That I can only talk about what I hear him do 1 minute and then contradict the next. And that's all it is about his contradictions. I have no problem with him other than that. So, all right, that's all I got to say about it right now. It's DJ Wolf.